How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Perkins. Let's get to it. So, party people, as we hit speed 3, we've been making some really good progress. We managed to get some food last episode out thanks to our friends, the mechanoids. Not quite sure how we're going to deal with that. Like, if we're really stealthy, we could probably pick up this one. The problem is these scythes. Are they injured? Because their normal movement speed, 1 point... That's not their movement, that's adjusted for the damage they've took. So what's your movement speed? 2.82. What's Perkins' movement speed? So we can actually outrun them. So I was thinking we could take the long way round. And if push comes to shove, we could nick this body. And I reckon we could get away. I don't know what that does to our movement speed if we're carrying a body, though. That's the only thing. Other than that, we need to start really smashing out the research. I keep saying it, but then you know, Randy's like, no, Randy Random here. I don't think so. But no, I'm happy we got that human meat, so at least we got a little bit of something. Research is going to be basically what's holding us up. I do wonder. Actually, we're going to come off geothermal power. And we're going to go to smithing. I think geothermal power is a really big research thing that, I don't know, I just don't feel like we're getting the most out of it if we jump straight there. With the second battery, I feel like that's tided us over really nicely. And when we are using the smelter, it's not like we're having it on for like massive amounts of time. However, we do know this is the limitations that we have with our power. So as long as we're sort of paying attention to that, might be okay. Sort of what I'm thinking. We're not doing no quests game. You can pop up as much as you want. Solar flare, bit boring. All our electricals go down. Luckily, we're in the midst of winter. I will just check. But our freezer should... Well, our freezer's at minus 35 degrees. Like, outside is minus 31. Yeah, I think we're okay. There we go. Back on the research. We'll get some smithy done. And then... I think we'll start to make helmets at the very least. Is what I'm thinking. Oh, solar flare's already over. That's pretty good timing, if you ask me. Although I don't know where we're going to put it. As I'm literally yawning. That's how professional I am, party people. Yeah, that's the only thing. We need a space for it. Unless we get rid of that door. It's not really needed. And then we can put it against there. Which we probably will do. So we get some helmet. A helmet. Just have a little bit of armour. The problem is we still need to pay attention about all the cold and whatnot. Wearing armour is going to take away a lot of that. But then Smithy will unlock machining, which is going to be very, very nice. Just having a look if it was worth going into like long blades or plate armour. I don't know if it is. Could do smithing straight into machining, which would give us a machinery table, which would give us frag grenades, Molotov cocktails, which would be really powerful. We can start to shred mechanoids, which would be cool. Well, we're not going to get masses of resources from the mechanoids, but a bit of steel, a component here and there. I can't really put your nose up at, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's all trying to be as efficient as possible, going down the research tree as good as possible. The problem obviously is with just one person. Progress is limiting, so if you're spending a lot of time on research like how we're doing it, then other things are going to stall. But is there anything we really need now? Like, I don't think so. I hate when Perkins just walks off. All goes to hell. Because she's going for a walk. Hold that door open so we're not going to get heat stroke and die. That would be great. We're losing all our human leather now. Just open that so then the cold air can come in so we're not going to get heat stroke or anything like that. We lost 2. Not too bad. crazy. I mean, stuff like that is always going to happen. Yeah, no, she did get a heat stroke. How bad? No, it's already gone. It's already gone. Don't worry, pie people. Yeah, I think that's the right way to go down to machinery. Geothermal power is going to be an important part of this base. There is no rush for it now. Once the machining table goes up, however, then there might be a rush for it, because obviously now we're using more power and stuff like that. We could get another wind turbine, but I just feel like our base, this is probably too big to defend anyway, so they're getting the geothermal power will remove this and just shorten the base up a little bit, which is what we need to start doing. There is a mad snow here. I was going to say, I'm sure it's going to run into these. So that's going to sort of be a defense for us. So we'll use that accordingly. Obviously, it's just a shame these weren't a little bit further away. But food-wise, we're okay. So we don't need to panic yet. A wanderer joins. We will accept. Okay, nothing good. As you know, we just draft them, stand them here, then when Perkins can get to it, she'll take them out. It's very morbid. And we get some shooting skill. Oh no, what happens? Is there, like, this is just, like, cruel at this point. There we go. We're going to have to create a murder room. I feel like having it in the front room, like, low psychic drone on females. I think we can still, like, fight through that. It's a -12, but you got to remember we're getting a -20 through eating human meat. Another wanderer joins. Yeah, we need a murder room. I feel like this all going down in this room is just negative. It's negative energy that it's bringing onto Perkins, do you know what I mean? There's a raid, a Mac Hive. Perkins, stay there. Well done, Stephen. He's just joined us and he's now going to defend us. He's a good egg. Go, Stephen. Charge! Oh, he's doing bits. Oh, I don't like that they're tanking that. Perkins, 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 Perkins. Okay, one down. That's pretty much done. Ho ho! 4 components for our jump. Oh no! Stephen is down, everyone! Perkins, quickly, come and save him. Like, Perkins is now going to save Stephen. Oh no, what happened? I feel like I do need to turn the camera away. I feel like it's pretty brutal. What is that apparel? I can't even remember. Human leather t-shirt and human leather pants. We got another. Okay, Randy's coming at us. What I do want to do is pants and t-shirt. Can we always do and just can we always make sure there's just one in the stockpile? Allowed ingredients only, which will be human leather. Just so then we've always got clothes. So what will happen is she'll make one, put them in there. We'll wear that, then she'll make another one because it can't find one. So then we'll always have that. We will up our parkas to 10. We've got the room for it now. We've got the human leather. We've got more mechs coming at us. This is why the importance of having so much steel sort of in our stockpile ready, because we're going to go through quite a few. Perkins go up there, then I do want Perkins to come down here just to give a little bit of fire. As the game has now started to decide that it doesn't like us. Randy has decided... Don't go through that door. Don't go through that door. Okay, here we come. I think it's because they saw Perkins go through that door with the dead body. Like, I know we don't need Perkins to do this, but to get Perkins' shooting level up, it's like it's pretty legit. Starting to wonder whether we should need to put construction a little bit higher up. And yeah, we are. We're going to put it at 1. We're going to prioritise construction really high. So it's going to go cooking, then construction. The reason why is because actually with stuff like traps and stuff, we do need them up as quickly as possible. So yeah, and especially now Randy's hit us quite hard, I like, he gave us 2 nice things, then he gave us like 2 attacks on the row, like, that scoundrel. So right, I don't want to micromanage her and tell her to put the traps up. I want to make sure she is getting mood boosts, like through rec and stuff like that. There we go. She's doing it herself. She's all over it. Perkins knows what the jam is. But yeah, we got a few components from that as well. 6 altogether. Not okay. Not too shabby. It's not like we're not getting anything from the mech attacks. That's the nice thing. There we go. Perkins repairing the traps. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Might have to queue up a bit more mining tomorrow. Temperatures are now -50 outside, which are not as toasty as, you know, the -10s that we've been living with, but this is getting to the point where we don't really want Perkins to go outside, because I'm saying that inside is quite cold. We're going to need a heater, aren't we? Okay. Are you getting hypothermia yet, Perkins? What temperatures can you? 52. Yeah, I think we need a heater in here. And then we'll just turn it off when it's not the dead in winter. I think that's the best way to do it. Just so we have enough heat in here. I don't want to accidentally get hypothermia and then it'll be too late and we can't actually get the heater up. I think we should be fine. But 1 heater that we switch off at points is no big deal. And we've got these vents so the heat will go through. There we go. All the traps up. Love it, love it, love it. Need warm clothes. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Just seeing if... So can we not make the hats? I feel like we've been through this. Can we not make this out of... No, we can only make it out of walls. Bit negative, but it is what it is. So we've got a head wrap. Does hood do anything? Cold? No, not really. 1.8. Broad wrap? Can't do that anyway, so there's no point even looking at it. What have we got at the moment? Flock cap we can't do. Okay, sorry, I was just checking to see if there is any things that we can actually make. Like, we can make cowboy hat, but that's more for summer, like. Cold 1.8. Doesn't really do much for us, does it? I mean, it does make us look rather trendy, but... Like, the head wrap, how much does that give us, then? Oh, 1.8 anyway, so we might as well... Until we get wool, we might as well go... What about bowler hat, sorry? 1.8. So we might as well make a little bowler hat and make it with human leather, because at least then it's going to give the exact same... Don't get me wrong, like in a perfect world we have a wool like headpiece, so then obviously it warms us up more. However, in a world where everything is bad, we might as well make it out of human leather, because then at least we're going to get a bonus through wearing more stuff that's made out of human leather. If that makes sense. And a bowler hat is banging, and that's what Perkins has always needed in her life. Then, is it forced wear, this t-shirt is? All her clothes, so the pants. So if I drop them and drop them, is she going to automatically equip the other stuff? She's going to get hypothermia if she doesn't put it on. Draft on draft. There we go. There we go. Lovely. So that's set up all automatically now. And then she just needs to make... I'm going to put the bowler hat up one because I want that done before the Parkers. Because again, she'll get an extra little mood boost. And I know Perkins is pretty flying on the moods. But every little increase that we can get, we're going to get. Because Perkins having a breakdown is pretty much worst case scenario. There we go. Oh, look at Perkins. She looks like a detective. Yeah, look. Human leather ×2. The faces on my clothes aren't smiling, but they make me happy. Like, jeez, Perkins. Oh, we will sort out the environment eventually, but it's not a massive priority currently. Getting them components in. Is... Oh, she looks banging, doesn't she? She is a lady of leisure. I'm going to shut this door just to create a little bit of an air duct. Not that I think it's going to matter too much. Okay, the heater's up, so at least we're getting this room to minus 28. Minus 30. Minus 30. Okay, much better than the minus 50s that we were hitting. Yeah, and then we'll just turn it off outside the winters. But I think it's relatively important that we have that, so... Cool, cool, cool. So then we've queued up a couple more Parkers to make. We've got a lot of human leather, so we might as well be making it. And what is your crafting at the moment? You must be... I would have thought you'd have leveled up by now. Also, it'd be nice to level up and then she can make some better quality stuff. Oh, sorry, yeah, some... not Yeah, better quality, yeah. There's a higher chance of her making better quality stuff, I should say. Cool, cool, cool. Loving her stats at the minute. Obviously, artistically, she needs to improve. I bet she just ignores beauty, though, doesn't she? Comfort ignored. It doesn't say beauty's ignored. Oh, our research is normal speed. The only reason I hadn't research as normal speed is because I don't feel like that adds or takes away anything from the game. Like it being on a slow speed, especially with one person. I feel like all it does is it takes longer. Do you know what I mean? And you can make the argument, but it's like you don't really want to see research being like even slower than this with just one person. Do you know what I mean? Another raid. Randy does not like us this episode. Oh, God. Okay, this could be bad. They're going to tank a lot of damage. Is shotgun the best weapon for this? I feel like it is. We're not going to be able to outrange them. Right, you might as well get a little bit of sleep before these come down. The problem is and I'd love mech clusters. They'd be so powerful. I was going to say, like, I'd love if they were affected by the cold temperatures. I feel like even if it didn't hurt them, I feel like the cold temperatures should get their movement down. Like, because they're metal at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? Like their parts start freezing. These are going to do a lot of damage. I'm not even going to take pot shots at them, I don't think. Oh! I was expecting them to tank a lot more damage than that. Really? Really? I was expecting them to tank quite a few of them. Okay, lovely. Maybe it's just because I had the caterpillars in mind. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Panic for no reason, party people. See, we've had a good episode. We've been attacked, like, what, 3 mechanoids? Mechanoids are the most pain in the bum to get attacked by. The reason is because at least human raids, we're getting human meat from it. Do you know what I mean? Mechanoids, we're getting stuff out of it, but to survive, we need normal raids. So, yeah, it's not a massive problem, just something to keep an eye on. Steel stocks are dwindling, my lord, so we do need to keep that in mind. Not a massive problem, just... well, it is. So we might do a bit of mining to finish up the episode, I think. Minus 44 outside, but we are about to hit winter, so maybe we do that sooner rather than later. So let's do a bit of mining. Luckily, there's another mining spot up there that's really, really close. Perkins is making a park. Now, Perkins, you're coming out to mine this. Come do that now. Where's that meteor with marble gone? Okay. Perkins is looking so sharp. You'd think she's having a date. She's looking so good. Keep checking for hypothermia, but I think we're fine, aren't we? Yeah, temperatures are minus 51. But I feel like there is a... while it says minus 51, there's still a chance for... like, I've seen it hit over that and we're still fine, so I don't really know how that works. Yeah, a visitor. Yeah, we'll help you. Where are you? I was just making sure the mech cluster... oh, yeah, just stand... we'll have this as the murder room. I mean, the welcoming committee. Actually, you can come up here and haul some of this steel for Perkins. We'll put you to work first. Like, let's not get silly. Oh, I feel like he's walked into the mech cluster. They must have took a shot at him or something. Just keep an eye on that. Now, Perkins, we're going to mine loads. Before it gets too cold. Are they still chasing him? Okay. Okay, they disappeared. Right, Perkins can mine all this. She's got a fantastic mood, so let's mine a load. And then we'll get this guy to haul tons of it. Perfect. Just help Perkins out just a little bit. Because we got room in the stockpile, haven't we? Yeah, let's get a load of steel before it gets too cold. Minus 52 outside now. Just making sure he was coming back. Now, Perkins, we're going to mine a load of this. I'm really sorry. I know it's cold. But the quicker we do this, then the quicker we ain't got to worry. And I feel like just doing this all at once is much, much better. What's our mining now? 12. It's miles, sorry, 12, but it's miles away until we get level 13, so not even worry about that. Yep, and then do that, Perkins, and then after that, if you can haul some steel. And Matey's still hauling a load. He's got like 200 in the stockpile now, which is nice. Perkins even gets a quick chat. Yeah, he does have a better hat for Perkins, but it would give Perkins tainted apparel straight away. Yes, we are working him until he drops. Yep, and then haul that as well. So that should be all the steel that comes in. So hopefully we're going to hit over 400. Which just means then when traps need to repair. And that's why... sorry, that was a good example today in today's episode. Why we always have steel in the stockpile. Because if we're getting hit continuously, we don't have enough chance to go mine to build traps. And because Randy can hit us so hard, we just have to bear that in mind. So, to me, that is perfect strategy. It's not sexy gameplay by any stretch of the imagination, but it's what Perkins and us need just to be able to survive. Oh, actually, we've got over 500 still. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I love how we're putting it away. He'll break down in a minute, but doesn't bother us. I mean, go dump that in there. Welcome to the colony. Quest failed. Oh, damn, guys. I'm getting worse and worse with this. Like, it just makes me sad. I think this is bringing out my dark side. Well, the next step of the plan, and I'll leave this as we're sort of coming to a close, is the moneymaker. Now, the human leather clothing is going to be the side business for Perkins' real moneymaker. And let's just say, we'll be murdering people, but we might be borrowing parts from them. Yeah, we know what's going to come. I don't quite know where we're going to put the prison in regards to our base, though. It might. The problem is it might be like a wait for geothermal power situation, so then we can get rid of this. Because I would like a couple of prisons all going at the same time. That being said, we don't even have to attach them to the base, but I don't really want them just miles away, I suppose. Okay, another raid, another raid. Okay, and this is a big one. 5 people. It's probably the... Oh, no, I think we have had 5 people before. Are they attacking straight away? Yep. Probably just as well with these cold temperatures. Hypothermia is pretty much on our side. Let's turn the smelter on. Okay. We'll get Perkins to come down here so we can get some shots off. Are they all melee? Yep. Yes. Oh, good shot. Oh no, it's the trap. Taking credit for that, Perkins. You scoundrel. I'll allow these while we're... If Perkins can come out here, and this is the human meat that we need, hopefully we can cut this person off. Ah, damn. I thought reindeer was going to come this way. Equally, I didn't actually check if anyone was a cannibal or anything. Need to make sure I'm doing that. You're going to get hypothermia. Let's run after you. No, pointless chase. Just see if the hypothermia gets them. At the end of the day, we've got enough food from that anyway. We don't need to waste too much time chasing them. Yeah, they'll get out. Saying that, going to be close. I think at 35% they have a chance to drop. Okay. No one dropped. I'm vastly disappointed with that. The only other thing I do want to do is just strengthen this side up just a little bit. Just in case sappers come through. It gives us a little bit more time. At the end of the day, we have to be prepared for that because it will happen eventually. Turn off this smelter. I need to just turn it off when it's on her schedule, really. When she's done other things. How cold is it in there? Minus 40 odd. Okay. Not shocking. Where are you going, Perky? Going to butcher. Okay. Just be careful. It is very throwing up on the floor. Why? We got food. Food poisoning. Okay. I mean, I don't... So I don't really know how, but... Who am I to judge, Perky? Hey, she is the best. Better than all the rest. Yeah, we're ready for our machining table, that's for sure. Obviously, we meant to go on research, meant to go on a massive research thing today, but with all these raids, it's been crazy. However, more food for the stockpile, more food for the Perkins. We've got some mechs in the stockpile. We're going to start to build a prison at some point. Even if we just build a small one. Because I feel like we're going to make more money just harvesting things from people. Apparently starvation, but Perkins is just slow on actually eating. Her progress has been so vast and great and grand, she forgets to treat herself to, some food. But yeah, if it weren't for being a cannibal, she'd have broken down so many times. You get such great mood boosts from it. It's pretty nice. And it's fun to play a very twisted character, do you know what I mean? Like, we're role-playing as Perkins, you know, we've got our human leather. So basically, our clothing business is a front for the body organ harvesting that we're going to do. However, the front isn't really a front because everything's made out of human leather. So I don't really know how that works, but I'm not a judge. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how it holds up in court. I'm not a judge. Which I don't think is a legal defence. I didn't know how this would hold up in court. We're going to need a defence. We're going to need a lawyer. So the next person that joins Perkins will be the bookkeeper. We'll keep everything on the down low. Do you know what I mean? Happy with that. It just gives us, like I said, it's not going to stop sappers, but it just gives us a little bit more time to just then be able to deal with it is how I feel about it. Like, and it's just a silly little thing, but it makes Perkins sleep better at night. And at the end of the day, that's all we want for our Perky. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Me and Perkins will catch you next time, party people. Bye.